Welcome to Today Matters. I'm Bob Siegel. We continue our series on discerning the will of God. Yesterday, I talked about how a lot of his will in general for us as a Christian community is already found in the Bible. Can God still speak today? Yes, but he's never going to contradict something he already said in the Bible. Moving on now to personal direction for your life. A lot of it simply depends on the amount of time you spend with God. I know that sounds obvious. That's what I do. I make the obvious obvious. I worked with college students for years. And of course, college is a crossroad in life. So more than any other time in life, people are asking, what am I going to do? What's my career going to be? Who am I going to marry? They're at that crossing time. And they were always coming to me as their campus pastor, asking about God's will. And I finally said, you spend so much time asking me. Have you spent even 5 minutes a day asking God? The next thing, as you are asking God, God may not want you to know everything about your future. And I'll let you in on a little secret. You don't want to know everything about your future. You think you do. But you're going to go through things someday that right now you cannot imagine. You don't think you have the strength. And right now you may not have the strength. But at the time, God will give you the strength. He'll be with you. So sometimes ignorance is bliss. We're not meant to know everything. It's like we come up to God and say, well, what's your will for my life? And he hands us his parchment scroll. And we say, well, okay, God, can you unravel it? And he says, okay. And he unravels it about 1/4 of an inch. Go to church, read your Bible, pray. No, God, unravel the whole thing. I want to see everything. No, you don't. He says, trust me, you don't. There's a story, not a true story, but it makes the point about somebody who knew what was going to happen his entire life. For 10 years, he knew the day would come when he'd trip over a flight of stairs. And he'd be okay. He knew that too, but he didn't look forward because that's going to really smart, tripping over a big flight of stairs. But when the day finally came, he got up and said, whew, thank goodness that's over with. You see, those 10 years of worrying about it were worse than when it actually happened. You don't yet want to know everything. Trust me. We'll see you tomorrow.